When I used to drink, I often told myself, I don't care. But then I would go and drown myself in alcohol. But I maintained this mindset that I just simply didn't care. So I never actually understood in life how to handle situations that were out of my control. And so you can imagine what that was like when I got sober and I was faced with circumstances that I had only ever known to handle with alcohol. I realized I did care. I always cared, but I was able to mask that with alcohol. And so when I got sober, I realized I was very insecure. Learning to regain that confidence and that I don't care mindset in sobriety has allowed me so many things. Things that I thought I was doing when I drank, things that I thought were benefiting me. But when it came time to face hard situations and difficult conversations, I would run away. And so my takeaway in sobriety is now these conversations they're still uncomfortable. I'm feeling the discomfort. That's something I didn't have when I drank. I never felt the discomfort. And the more I see it, I'm starting to think that it's almost an excuse we make for ourselves. So we don't want to do something because we say we're scared that people will judge us. But I think deep down, we're talking about our own judgment towards ourselves. We're scared we're going to fail. We're scared to put ourselves out there. We need to frame it that way. And I think if we did, we would stop making this excuse as to why we're not pursuing something out of the fear someone will judge us. If they want to fill the time that they have on this world with judging and bringing someone down and making them feel small, we need to understand that that's what they need because they're projecting their own insecurities. So if they see somebody being ambitious or doing something out of their comfort zone, that may make them question their own paths, maybe feeling inadequate or maybe feeling like that's something they wish they could do because it's triggering discomfort or insecurity about those same traits within themselves. I had somebody tell me to go to church on Instagram. Just like, no. So sorry. At the same time, I just okay, brush it off. I don't care. The person telling me to go to church isn't going to be the person that stops me from pursuing my dreams. The person that's going to stop me from pursuing my dreams is myself. And I'm just never going to let that happen. We're battling the mindset that we're creating. It's an illusion. We need to reel it back and focus on what's in our control. Don't waste any more time focusing on the what ifs. It's simply not worth it. I film myself a lot in public and that took a while to be comfortable with, and I'm still not comfortable. In fact, I walked around my block about 4 or 5 times waiting for the perfect moment where nobody was there to see me film myself. And then I asked myself, what do I fear right now? I'm working harder and harder on truly believing that I don't care what people think of me. And if we think about it, if the person that walked by me for 1 second turned around and said, "You're such a loser, stop doing it," I wouldn't let that affect me. I would just brush that. I'd be like, all right, you're having a bad day. What's your problem? And so you just have to imagine that even if they are judging you, they're just projecting. The judgment is most likely happening behind closed doors, and I'm not going to fill my mind with that worry. I'm not going to worry about something that's completely out of my control. Even when I walked around the block all those times waiting for that perfect moment, I don't even think I got it. When you reach that moment where you start to feel doubt and fear, that's when you take action. You don't wait. You don't wait for it to get better. You don't wait for that feeling to go away because it may not ever. And you just have to do it.